You know how Erica will react with you showing up here. Showing up is like spitting in her face.
Well, she takes it that way. That's her problem, not mine. Let her deal with it. I'm here for myself, and I am here for Mona. And even though no one likes to acknowledge it, I am a part of this family.
Then prove it. Show some respect for the dead and leave before Erica arrives.
I have every right to be here.
I'm warning you, Kendall. I will drag you out of here if I have to.
Why are you doing this? Look who you are trying to protect. A woman who stabbed you, who divorced you, who couldn't care less about you, and she has proved it over and over again. So how can you still care so much about Erica?
Mona and I were planning to retire together. Someday. But we had already bought adjoining condos in a place that we thought was just going to be a beautiful retirement community. It was called Willow Lake Acres. Well, I guess by this time most of you know that that beautiful place was a great big scam. I was just heartbroken. I mean, it's real hard on your self-esteem to be suckered like an old fool. And I even closed the shop for a few days. But Mona would have none of that. She got my spirit right back up again. She wouldn't let me be sorry for myself. Thank you, Mona. God be with you.
I think one thing we really have to remember about her is her strength. A sweeter woman you would never find, but if you crossed her or anybody she cared about, watch out. The woman had spirit. And she needed every bit of it to deal with a daughter as unique as Erica.
Will you stop looking at me like that and get dressed?
I'm not getting dressed, Erica.
Mother!
There's not going to be a wedding as long as you still love Nick.
I don't love Nick.
I don't believe you.
Well, then don't. But I'm getting married to Tom today, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, yes, there is. I can stop the ceremony halfway through. I will not let you marry that lovely young Tom Cuddy if you don't love him. I simply will not. Erica, what on earth do you mean coming in?
Mother, if my marriage falls apart, it will be all your fault.
What is wrong?
How can you even ask that? How could you, Mother? How could you go behind my back? I'm your daughter. How could you talk about me like that?
Please keep your voice down. Dr. Tyler's in there.
Did you or did you not speak to Tom about me this morning?
Yes, I did. But I didn't bring it up. He was the one that wanted to discuss it with me. He's very upset with you,
Well,
Erica.
of course he's upset. You stirred him on. You agreed with him.
No, I did not. I just listened. I think Tom is a wonderful husband, and I would do anything in the world to see that your marriage works.
Well, then I'll tell you what you can do. You can leave us alone, Mother. You can let us work out our own problem. How dare you, Mother?
Erica!
When are you going to learn to keep your nose out of my private life?
What happened?
What do you think happened? After you and Mark told Tom about the birth control pills.
That's not true. Mark and I spent the entire morning looking for you, trying to warn you.
Okay, maybe you didn't come out and say it, but you might as well have.
Erica, would you please calm down and just tell me what happened?
Tom threw me out. That's what happened. He never wants to see me again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And it is all your fault. Yours and my brother Mark's, you two big mouths. You ruined my life.
Erica, that's not true. We said nothing. Tom practically knew when he walked into this office.
Why didn't you lie to him? Why didn't you tell him it wasn't true?
Because we had no idea what Dr. Clater had said.
Well, you didn't even try to help me. And now I don't have a husband, and I don't even have a home to go to. So you're trying to say you don't approve?
I'm not trying to say I don't approve. I am saying that I don't approve. Why can't you wait, Erica? Once. Why can't you be married with a little dignity?
Oh, you. You are just trying to cause trouble as always.
I'm trying to keep you from making a fool of yourself. Where on earth did you get this idea?
Mike thought of this idea all himself.
I don't believe that. I just don't believe it. He would never think of anything so stupid.
I have heard enough. You are provincial and old-fashioned, and I'm sorry I ever told you about it.
But, sweetheart, it just isn't proper.
You don't care about proper. All you care about is criticizing me. Pick, carp. What did I do to deserve this? You are a terminal wet blanket.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to Mike.
You dare. What's wrong with you anyway? How can you be so hypocritical? The last time I wanted to marry Mike, you were all gung-ho.
But, sweetheart, honey, the circumstances were very, very different then. Unless you've had a total memory lapse. You've only been a widow for a very short time. Don't you think you should wait before taking another husband?
Oh.
Well, how did everything go? Is Jeremy upstairs?
No, he is not upstairs. I threw him out.
Oh, no.
Mother, what could you have been thinking of? How could you do this to me?
Erica, I just wanted to get the two of you back together. I know how unhappy you've been, and I think you're still in love with Jeremy.
How dare you interpret my feelings? I have been unhappy because I wasted so much of my life on that man. That's why, and now I cannot stand the sight of him.
I think you're just having a very bad reaction to all the troubles you've had. Now, just calm down. Take a few very deep breaths.
Living with you is impossible.
Erica, there's absolutely no reason to push me out of the door.
Mother, I told you I really need to be alone.
I understand that. All I wanted to do was to see you rest, and I'd go in the kitchen and make you something nice to eat when you got up.
That's great, Mother, but I'm not hungry, and I know Travis won't be hungry. And besides, Carla's here, and if I need anything, I'll ask her.
All right. Now, you just promise me that you will get some rest.
Yes, I promise.
Erica, honey.
Oh, what?
Sweetheart, I love you. And I know it's very hard for you to believe this right now, but this is not the end of the world. You and Travis still have a wonderful life to look forward to.
I'm going to call you.
Bye-bye.
Erica and Bianca know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they inherited a lot from Mona. Spunk, determination, strength. And that is just a small part of Mona's incredible legacy.